Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab your libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink. And let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. Hola, from the west side. Happy Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday for those of you who had little tacos tonight. Okay, give me 1 second and I will be on. Y'all hear my son in the background. I am not in my studio tonight. I'm in a different part of the house. Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hey, uppity. You know, YouTube is doing some weird stuff, girl, because I had to resubscribe to you because I was unsubscribed to you and I didn't unsubscribe to you. I don't know when it happened. You know, I think it happened between one day and the next day. And as soon as I saw it, I corrected it. I was just like, what the heck? Oh, thank you. I'm going to post this actually on tomorrow. It's kind of a look because I have another top on under it, so that it's an option. You know, everyone doesn't want to show their midriff, or if you don't have a flat midriff, you can still wear this cute top and have a nice cami under it. So that's the option that I'm showing with it. So yeah, I'm going to put it up. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. I'm I'm on her channel. I watch her videos. It's like I'm watching the videos, I'm giving it a thumbs up. So I've been there. You're just being shady. So there is a lot going on in the country, a lot going on in these YouTube streets. but there's things going on nationally and internationally. We're still, or doing stuff over in countries that we probably shouldn't be. And we still have American citizens being held in other countries. So let me just pull up. I'm just looking what I wanted to bring up. But, we're getting towards the end of the summer. The kids are starting to go back to school. And hopefully, it'll be a safe school year for them. We won't have any more, spreadation of anything. Let me turn this down a little bit. Because you can kind of guys, I didn't realize this is so loud. I didn't realize it was so loud. So I said, let me turn this down. So yeah, that over the weekend, unfortunately, we had more, people who were made unalive around the country. In Chicago, 4 people were made unalive. Let's see. Where else? This is sad, y'all. Then there was a graduation party at a mall. More than a dozen who are unalive. Was that this weekend? Let me look. It doesn't look like that was this weekend. It doesn't look like this. Wait a minute. Come back. It's not. No, we didn't do. Okay. And I understand that in Georgia there was a shooting, or I believe someone is unalive after they ran their car into a church. I believe it was a police pursuit. This is just crazy, you guys. But then they're worried about those of us who are, law-abiding citizens. Hey, Queen, having anything for ourselves to protect ourselves. Oh, let me fix that, Queen, because you can't be in here and not be a mod girl. I don't know you, Hi, hey King Ladarius. I don't know you though, but hi. Hope you're not in here trolling, dude. So anyway, tonight my libation is a little bit of white Zinfandel. But yeah, you guys, there was more shootings in real life over the weekend while people were on the internet threatening to pull up. Same old nonsense. Same old freaking nonsense. And I thought that Chicago chick had exited stage left from YouTube. I thought that, YouTube was beneath her. But why the hell do I keep seeing her popping up? Like, she's live right now. Girl, if you go and go, stop popping up to talk about whatever is going on YouTube, to give your opinion. I mean, really. You're saying all this ish. Can you explain why you don't have 35K subscribers? Can you explain why you got maybe between all your channels about 15? Which is like what? Less than half of what you said. Girl, but you coming on here with the mess. Did you think you thought people were going to talk about you when you were gone, and they not talking about you? So you got to keep popping up so they don't forget about you. I mean, weren't you supposed to be gone for 6 weeks? Has it been 6 weeks? Queen, has it been 6 weeks? It ain't been 6 weeks. There are uppity, and here's the funny thing: they all got wig companies. They all got this thing about doing hair. And at this point, don't none of them have any good quality hair. And allegedly, they all got PPP loans too, both of them. But this is the Chicago chick in over in the beef sector. The claim that claims she has a nation. But apparently, they had that, Punani pH unbalanced thing going on. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a project thing. Maybe I don't know. Let me just, because it can't be a South Side thing. I refuse to believe that it's a South Side thing. I got cousins on the South Side, and I know they're not running around here with no, pH unbalanced punanis. I know that's not what they do. But yeah, you said you made this big announcement. You ain't here, but You keep popping up on your community wall. You keep popping up live. Is you or is you not gone? You know? I mean, because, over on Facebook where you allegedly are, you have to be, who you really are. You can't have these pretend lives and whatnot that you could, pretend realities like y'all do on YouTube. I don't know why. Because this is just a green screen behind me. I'm not pretending that that's my actual house. It's just because, why should I show y'all my actual house every time I come up here? At least I have a roof over my head. I live somewhere. I'm not in a hotel. Yeah. Somebody posted up her Facebook page, with her legal name. Yeah, because Facebook does not allow you to use those nicknames. I mean, they slowly but surely are getting everybody's nicknames off of there. My sister amazingly still wandering around there with her nickname. I won't tell. But yeah, you have to have your legal name on there. Yeah, they freaking I remember they this is years ago, years and years ago. And it was probably because I was doing some contract work for a company that was doing stuff on social media. And you had to use your social media account. So I think that's probably what my situation was. So I had to put my legal freaking name on my Facebook page. And only the people who are my Facebook friends have my legal name. It is what it is. Why would I use it on YouTube? Y'all dox too much. And I have nothing to hide. However, I wish I would have somebody going bother my dad or my sister or my brother or my nephews. My niece is a minor, so we're not even going to bring her into this. Not to mention that her mother's a lawyer. Yeah. So that part. Oh yeah, we not. I'm too old to deal with y'all doing stupid stuff. Not to mention that, I'll have a whole bunch of skeletons hanging out my closet or anything. Won't find no mug shots because none exist. Knock on wood. You might find a couple of speeding tickets. Oh well. What can I say? But you'll find no criminal history. So you'll find out that actually, am where I say I'm from, and that, if you go scouring through people who went to the college that I went to, they know somebody named DC. Somebody named DC went to school there in the 80s. Yeah, that's the crazy thing. Most people don't even know my real name. Most people don't even know my real name. But yeah, y'all talk too much, so. And, doxing would make me jump off the MFing porch. For sure. For sure. Yeah. This old lady would suddenly show y'all a whole nother side. Yeah, so don't F with me with that bullshit. I'm not on it. I'm not on it. I don't even play them games. I don't want to know your business. And you only need to know the business that I share with you on here in my vlogs, about autism life, about being a senior. Living my goldens, giving you guys, fashion tips. And I'm actually going to start to put up some of my recipes that are like the healthy versions of certain things. They're my own twist on some of the recipes that, Patti LaBelle did in her, cookbook for people who have, diabetes and all of that stuff. Because it's crazy. I'm starting to see more and more people under the age of 40 get diagnosed with diabetes. Not overweight, So it's got to be the way people are eating. Eating, how you eat has so much to do with your health. And for those ladies of you out there with those pH balance issues, how you eat has so much to do with your pH balance. And since y'all mamas ain't tell y'all, clearly, clearly, y'all don't, nobody told you. So, there's certain foods that you should not eat, or maybe you shouldn't eat them close to when you plan on being intimate. Now, I heard somebody on on somebody else's channel, I don't remember whose it was, talk about broccoli. And that's a good one. Ladies, even though broccoli is very, very good for you, you don't want to have it have it in your system like within 24 hours of being intimate, unless you've drank lots and lots of waters and everything to flush your system, because it will make you smell like that. That's the reason why people always talk about, eating like certain fruits and everything, certain fruits, because they will, make. I don't know why I'm even saying this. Y'all ain't gonna listen. Certain fruits, though. I'm not talking about putting them down there. I'm talking about actually putting them in your body so that they're in your system. Yeah, I know all about people, putting fruit juices and everything down there, but don't do all that stuff, Don't be, I know people think it's cute to put, whipped cream and, syrups and, you know, other stuff down in the punani area. But no. Yeah, that can cause you to get infections that you might not want to get. Like make nice little yeast growth down there. But yeah, pineapples is something that's good to eat. Yeah, eat them. Watermelon. I'm telling you, all of these things will keep it smelling really, really, really nice. Because let me just give y'all a hint. You should smell nothing. Shouldn't be no kind of smells or nothing down there. Not when everything is clean and healthy and but I keep saying this and they don't believe it. I mean, I'm a woman of a certain age. Okay, I think I know. I'm just surprised that women that are in their 40s are having these issues because this is an issue that if in fact you do have it after your 20s, it shouldn't even be an issue. And if you've had children, like the hell. And you still don't know? Yeah. You gotta be upbringing. Gotta be. Because that's, trifling. It's trifling, ladies. But I know that, Chicago chick is, she ain't listening to me because, she knows everything. She knows everything. But she ain't figured out how to get rid of that nasty smell down there, has she? She ain't figured that out. He said, man. Yeah. Yeah. You also need to be particular about the peen that touches your vajayjay. Make sure that it's really clean, like doesn't have anything attached to it that they couldn't wash off. But then again, I don't know, maybe you ladies need to do the no glove, no love situation until you know for sure everybody's monogamous, everybody's gone and had, all the tests that they should have had. I'm just saying. I know guys don't like to put gloves on. And that's Neo's problem right now. Cranberry juice is really good. Cranberry juice is really good. Oh, and let me just tell y'all something. Although I love drinking wine, I got to drink water because wine is not one of the things that's going to make, so I need to be drinking lots of water too. We don't want no sour punanas now, do we? I like one, but I only have one glass. And I don't have a glass of wine every day. I think I haven't. Gosh, I'm trying to think. When's the last time I had? I haven't had a glass of wine since the weekend. Yeah. Oh, you're going to the Asian spa tomorrow? Oh, girl, have fun. I haven't been to a spa in so long. I was thinking about doing a spa weekend, like maybe for my 60th, like around that. But or maybe that can just incorporate some spa time in that weekend. I don't know, maybe like when me and my guy go and visit Vegas, maybe I'll pre-book me like a spa appointment at one of the spas that's there. I never go to this. I haven't been to like Burke Williams. I haven't been to them in a while. I haven't been to, what's the other one? Envy Me. I haven't been to them in a minute. I need to start just going and getting a full body massage, at least once every couple of months. That's like a pamper me thing that I don't do enough. Like, I get my nails done every 2 weeks because that's a pamper me thing. Get the pedicures. That's those pamper me things. But like full body massage, that's what I need. And I need a deep tissue Swedish massage. That's what I need. I haven't been to a spa since before freaking the Panorama. Actually, the last time that I went was in February of 2020 because I went for my birthday and I had made a deal with myself that I was going to start going, like every couple of months or every other month. And then the Panorama happened. I don't know. I'm thinking about getting like one of those subscriptions. Just so I can get a massage done like every other month, especially because my back. See, Queen, now you got me thinking about pampering myself. I never think about pampering me. I never think about it. And I got to start making time for that. I really, really do. Outside of, like, having the nights where I do the deep soak in the tub on those weekends when my son isn't here, which this weekend is going to be one of those weekends. What do you want to come say hi? Do you want to come say hi? Come say hi. Come say hi. He's dying because he's mad the last time. Come on, you got to remember what I told you. You got to straighten up. There, sit down. Say hi. Say hi. See, now they can see you. Yeah, that's how the green screen works. Okay. Okay. All right. Y'all, he starts work next week, y'all. He starts work on Monday. I only have so after that, I have 2 other things. I'm still working on switching his insurance from whatever the heck it is to what I need it to be. And I'm waiting for my appointment for his IHSS so we can get that money's coming in so I can be able to do some stuff with him that I really want to do with him. But can't do it, and I can get some services for him that are not funded, So give you guys some content updates. So I've got content, but there's some issues. I told you guys I'm having issues with getting the content, getting it from my phone to my editing software. I got half of the weekend content is in the editing software, and then the other half won't download. So I'm gonna delete it from one device and then re-download it to that device. I won't have to deal with this once I get the new Mac. It's coming, but we're working on stuff. So I have some weekend content for me, just kind of doing some window shopping, but I ended up buying some stuff. This is one of the things that was bought in my window shopping, as a matter of fact, you guys. Yeah, I'm thinking this might be cool for the role in the upcoming film, either this top or the other top. I'm figuring it will be a top for my character in the film that I'm going to be in. But if I wear this top, I'm not sure if she's going to be wearing, the cami under it, because my character is extremely vain, and she had surgery done, and she has lost over 200 pounds, and she's trying to make sure that the world notices that she's lost those 200 pounds. So she tends to wear things that show that she's lost 200 pounds, if you get what I mean. So although she's supposedly a church girl, reminded me of Beyonce's song. And let me just say, for the record, as an actual church girl, now church lady, I guess, no. the ladies that are in her song are yeah, no. Um, you know, twerking in the club, busting it down, and all of that. And yeah, that's not really what you're doing if you really, walking that walk and talking that talk. So that's what I'll say about it. It's not what you're doing if you walking that walk and talking that talk. And yeah, I can't even think like back in my 20s, when I was about that life, because I wasn't married. But I got married in my 20s, but my late 20s, but my early 20s, the club scene wore out real fast for me because, I didn't think I was going to be somebody I was going to marry at the club. And although I'm a very good dancer, I wasn't, going to be body to body with somebody I just met. Especially since, most of my clubbing was like, the happy hour scene. And yeah, that stuff played out real quick, I know it's different now, You got people still hanging out in the club in their 30s. It's in damn near 40s, but yeah, like I'd say like when I was in my 20s, yeah, maybe, I might have gone to the club on Saturday night. And in my mind, it was like, if I can go to the club on Saturday, I better get my butt up and go to church on Sunday, especially since at that time, for quite a bit of that time, I literally lived across the street from the church that I went to, that I sang in the choir at. Yeah, that part. So there was like no freaking excuse, but I wasn't hanging out in the club all the time. I was a skater. I was at the skate rink. That's what I was doing. I was what they call us rink rats. Yeah, I was a rink rat. I was at the rink. I was skating. Yeah. I still skated after I got married, after I got divorced. I haven't skated in a couple of years, panorama. But I skated, but not at a rink. Not at a skating rink. But I will be. I will be soon again. But yeah, so the church lady, the church girl song, that's not about real. That's not about real women that are actually at church and everything. Not for real, for real. That's not what. I mean, I know everybody thinks that church girls are the wild girls. Maybe some of them. Maybe some of them. But that's not everybody. And it's that life ain't for everybody. But let me just say this, loving the Most High and trying to live a right life is, not always a not fun way to live life. It just depends on, what you're doing and how you're living your life. But, I mean, how long you gonna hang in the club? And Beyonce is gonna be what, 41 on her next birthday? And you're singing a song about being out in the club, and you're a married woman with 3 children. Why are you singing a song promoting that kind of promiscuous lifestyle, sis? That would be my question. As a married woman in her freaking 40s, why are you promoting that type of lifestyle for church girls? I'm just, just a question. Beehive, don't come at me, girl. Don't y'all come at me now. I know we all on Beyonce's internet, but don't come at me. I'm a senior citizen. I'm just asking a question because Beyonce is over the age of 40, okay? And she is singing a song promoting something that is not who she is. Girl, you married, you got kids, you not hanging out in the club twerking and then going to church on Sunday. So why you promoting that? Hey, Miss Mahogany. Now I know there's been, varying, commentary in regards to, I listen to the song, and, so that I could give honest commentary. I listen to both the clean version of it and, the explicit version of it. Not much difference in the two. And, yeah, it's like, whatever you're singing in that song, I don't think that was for a real, I think church girl was a metaphor in your song. And it's just kind of interesting that a woman in her 40s with 3 children, married, will be promoting that to her audience. Now, I know Beyonce is not, out of touch with the fact that her audience is also in the same age range as herself. Does she think that they're out in the club twerking on Saturday night and going to church on Sunday morning? Now I know we've had a couple of these bishops and pastors who have given commentary on it. I would be interested to see what some of the female pastors had to say about it. Because we ain't heard nothing from the female pastors thus far. We've only heard from some of the male pastors. Yeah. And I mean, like one of the pastors, I think he's in his 60s, but he looks like he's older than that, and so he made his commentary on it. But I'm like, he is an old man, and it's probably gonna fall on deaf ears with that generation, because I have to, as I think about it, I don't think that Beyonce made that song for her own generation. I think she's trying to pull in, that younger audience, the 20-somethings. But didn't Didn't she get married in her 20s? Didn't she get married in her 20s? Let me think about that. Yeah, I think she was in her 20s when she got married. So you're telling them to go out there and twerk it up and, do all this stuff and all. Church girl. Mm-hmm. Okay, girl. Okay. Do what you say and not what you do. Is that what it's about? There are, let me see if there, let me read it on here. Let me see if I read it on here. There's the same man who has something to say about pastor don't have much to say about that pastor who claims he was. Oh yeah, that was. Oh, you mean the pastor that wants the Movado watch? What's this? The Movado watch that was complaining about that you can get at Sam's Club. That he could probably buy his damn self. Yeah. He can buy it himself. Mm-hmm. Him? Yeah. He just needs to be quiet for a minute. Poor thing. Shouldn't have said that. No matter what context it was in, shouldn't have said it. He was just out of pocket about an effing watch. Yeah, the song seemed to, I don't know what that song was about, to be honest with you. I mean, apparently it's supposed to be describing some type of church girl. I don't know what church girl she talking about. Okay, I guess, but again, what would I look like at my age hanging out at the club on Saturday night twerking? Yeah, that's not gonna be happening. So I don't know who she's aiming this at, because when I was in my 30s, I wasn't hanging out the club twerking it up. I mean, every once in a while we might have gone and hung out, me and my husband at the time. And now that's the same thing. Every once in a while we'll go out to, a place that might have a little dancing, but twerking going on, not out at no club. I might twerk a little bit in the house for my man, but I'm not going to be twerking at the club. That's private. And that's not even me being prudish. It's, I mean, not doing it. Now, I'll probably upload some dancing on my channel here, but it won't be that kind of dancing. Hold on one second. Let me just. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be getting off of here in a minute because my son done lost his effing mind. He went in my bedroom. I know I know he's out of his effing mind. You don't go in my room. That's why I was like, hold on a second. It's like, as soon as I heard extra sounds, which I hope that did not come through to YouTube, I knew this, who went into my room. You know why? He wanted this. It's bacon jerky, but it's mine. And I'm not sharing. Get your own. Get your own. I shared the last time. I don't want to share it this time. I'm supposed to share everything with him? No. So let me give you guys some more updates. So we were supposed to be filming this weekend for the movie, but filming has been pushed back. Not the producer's fault, not the director's fault. It is us, the cast's fault, because we are all not 100% off book so that we can do the elaborations, the bigger parts. Now, I'm off book, but for whatever reason, at the last rehearsal, I blanked one of my freaking lines. That I know the line, but I blanked. So that means I need to go back and get over it, because like I told you guys, my character is an over the top person. I'm not that person. She's narcissistic, not me again, and loves drawing attention to her because, she lost all this freaking weight. She used to be a fat girl. So I have to be kind of over the top with everything with her. And so, yeah, it is definitely taking me out of my comfort zone, because her over the top behavior is really because of her backstory, because while she's doing all this stuff in front of everybody, she's struggling to keep this 200 pounds so-called off of her character. And so she's dealing with some eating disorder things, which thank the Lord I never have dealt with. But, I've been talking to friends that did have these issues with, anorexia and bulimia, which is what this character is. She's not anorexic, but she's, purging. And so, just kind of talking to them about when they were going through those things, just so I can kind of get kind of what this character's mental backstory is without living it. But it's crazy, because a lot of that comes from body dysmorphia, seeing yourself differently than everybody else does. Let's see. Other people, yeah, that's what they said, that she took, Beyonce took like a sample from the Clark sisters, or I don't know if it was from the Clark sisters as a group or specifically from Twinkie. Because but the Clark sisters was mentioned in it. So, you know, it's just, you have to be really careful. And I know there's artist freedom. I know there's artist freedom. But when a song was written and composed for a specific, for a specific purpose and under an anointing, and then you take that and put that in something that has no anointing, yeah, it's just that part. It just comes across as being disrespectful to the purpose of the original work. So I think that's really what a lot of people have an issue with. And here's the other side of it. There could be a whole bunch of women out there who, are, are what they call pew sitters, who go to church, on Sunday, but the rest of their life don't have nothing to do with spirituality or relationship or anything, and it's just what they do on Sundays or Saturdays or whatever day. You know what I'm saying? But I just find it hard to believe that that there's this vast majority of people who are just going to church, out of habit or because it looks good. Because here's the thing: the Most High knows your heart, and if all you're doing is doing it to look good and not because that's where you really want to be, and you don't really have a relationship, the rest of your life is going to show that. And maybe those are the people she's talking about in that song. They don't really have a relationship. I don't know. But I certainly wouldn't have picked sampling music that was used, with an anointed purpose for something that's not anointed. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. It's just me. Music is very powerful. Maybe some of the original anointing will rub off on her. I just pray for her. Because I honestly believe, I'm not going to say that, she's in the Illuminati, when people talk about that. But I will tell you from personal experience, there's a lot of stuff going on in the industry that's weird. There's a lot of stuff that's going on in the same in Hollywood. There's a lot of stuff that's done behind closed doors, in homes, parties and all kinds of stuff, and just a lot of stuff going on. Just a lot of stuff going on. And yeah. And if you really have a relationship with the Most High, you have to guard yourself against, because it's a lot of stuff. And you have people who compromise, and I just, in my humble opinion, I believe that some of the things that Beyonce has done bring into question as to whether she is really saved, or actually has a relationship with the Most High. Some of them dances and stuff are very ritualistic. And I'm going to leave it at that. Because I've been on here for an hour and I've been going on and on. You see, the last thing that I want to leave y'all with, I told y'all about the movie, told y'all about the content, told y'all about what's going on with David, talked about the unfortunates that happened over the weekend, talked about Chicago chick. Not going to give any, shine to that other situation. I've said what I'm going to say to her. I'm just watching to see what's going on with the other situation. Allegedly, one of the children is going to be back or is back in the home. Yeah. And then I've seen posts that have been put up that have questioned whether there's a seriousness about sobriety. But I will be back on, let's see, tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm supposed to be back on tomorrow. So tomorrow, I should be back on tomorrow. Rehearsal went late last night. It was just it was madness in the YouTube streets last night. So yeah. But I should be on tomorrow night. And hopefully I'll be able to get some of this content either out of this device or out of this device. One of the two. Because that's where the content is, in my iPad and in my phone. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. I don't do the drama, but I talk about, whatever. Sometimes I drop some jewels. Sometimes I don't. Anyway, you guys, let me grab the outro. All right, you guys, I will see you guys. And the same thing is going on with my spoken word. It's locked in my camera, so I can't even get it on to my other channel. But I'm working on it. I may just have to come live and do that particular spoken word in order to get it up, if necessary. Anyway, you guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, I offer you guys peace and blessing from the West Side. I'm out of here, you guys. Peace. Bye, guys. Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out. Peace.